for collagen and skincare and wrinkle tips and all that jazz that I have to keep myself educated on these matters. And I'm probably going to get this gal on the podcast, Dean Artemus. She has a skincare company called Living Libations. Great name. Anyways, hello. And I was going to play you guys one quick song and then go lay in bed and read. And of course, as I do increasingly on these Instagram lives, maybe reply to a few of your questions, although my screen brightness is super. You know what I'll do? I know why my screen brightness is low. I'm going to switch to my, switching glasses. Check this out. Every true biohacker has a pair of yellow and a pair of orange. Yellow by day, orangish red by night, but we're going yellow by night right now because I can't see anybody because my phone's brightness is really low anyways. All right, let's see. See if you guys have any questions. I'll answer the top 3 questions. Then I'll play you guys a song. It's top 3 questions. Fire away. Fire away. What are your top 3? Let's see. You need glasses that change pigment as the day goes on. Great idea. Talk to Elon Musk or some crazy inventor about that. How many calories do I eat per day? That's a good question. I've got a pretty high metabolism and I'm skinny. So I eat about 3,000 to 3,500 calories a day. That's about my throughput in the form of 3 square meals with lots of amino acids. Okay. Let's go with what supplements do I take? I'm not going to answer that question because I always take different supplements, and it's always varying. How about how many times should you poop per day? Honestly, among most gastroenterologists, the general consensus is 2. Okay, let's see. What was your best experience completing an Ironman? So many. But I would say probably the best one was my first one. You know, having no clue what I was getting into, signing up for the race, training a few months, jumping in, competing, just not even looking at my watch until I literally got almost to the finish line. Looked at my watch, I had like 9:58, something like that, and crossed the finish line and 9:59, and then people told me I could go race in Hawaii. I didn't know what that was, but I found out if I wrote a big check the next day, I could go race in this race called Hawaii. So then I went down and I raced in Hawaii, and that was still my best memory because I had 0 expectations. I was just out there just having fun, hammering away on the bike and running along the lake. So yeah, that was a good Ironman memory. And all right, I'm gonna play you a song because it's getting late, at least late for me. All right, here we go. I just dropped my pick. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no, 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 no. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh woman, don't you treat me that mean. Meanest old woman that I ever seen. Well, I guess if you say so, I'm gonna pack my things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no, 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 no. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Now, baby, don't treat me this way, for I'll be back on my feet someday. Don't care if you do, cause it's understood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good. Well, I guess if you say so, I'm gonna pack my things and go. That's right. Oh yeah. Hey, the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no, 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 no. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Booyah. All right. Well, that's a song I got for you tonight. And now, I just finished writing an article for you guys about biohacking sleep. Biohacking sleep and meditation. It does not come out this week, but the following week. However, this is a sneak peek at what I talk about in that post when it comes to a sleep hack I've been working on specifically for athletes who get like urine tested, people who get tested for work, but people who still want to rock an amazing night of sleep and hit GABA pathways, serotonin pathways, amino acid pathways, tryptophan pathways, and I've even got something in here that decreases your body's core temperature. So I'm going to be spilling the beans on all that, and I'll show you this little stack pretty soon. But I'm going to pop this back and hit the sack because I've been getting amazing sleep with this new thing I'm experimenting with. So it's a bunch of stuff from all four corners of the planet, but check for the article when it comes out next week. And I have a podcast coming out for you on Saturday. I believe this one's with Scott Carney, the author of a great book called The Wedge. I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast about the biocharger. My apologies to all of you who did not appreciate that I was doing an entire podcast on a device that costs like $15,000. However, I think it's a pretty cool device. Like sometimes if I'm just using something, I think it's very interesting to get the inventors on. And it was kind of more of a biohacking podcast, but it is what it is. I don't expect everybody to run out and buy a biocharger, but it was interesting nonetheless. And I own one now, and I've been using it every day, so I like it. Okay, so you guys have an amazing night. I'm going to go take these things I'll tell you about later and crush a good night of sleep. Much love.